Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of your Java class. In this class, we are going to understand one brand new important concept in your Java. So the brand new important concept that we are going to learn in Java is the concept of data types. Concept of data types. What do you mean by data types? What is data type? In a simple layman's term, what do you mean by data type? If you ask me, I can define it as the type to which a data belongs to. To which a data belongs to is what we call it as data type. It is a type to which the data is going to belong to. I hope I'm completely clear on the basic definition of what you mean by a data type. Okay, sir, where do we find data type? What are the different categorization of data type? For now, let me consider this to be one application form. This is an application form that I'm having. Okay, I'm going to write an application form. Here they're asking you to insert your photo. They're asking you to insert your photo. Here they're asking your name. They're asking your age. They're asking your phone number. Okay, they're asking whether you are, your gender, if it is male or female. This is gender. Okay, this is your gender. Okay, next they're asking your address. Okay, and later on so many other details they're asking you. And you are also filling your details. I am going to fill the details here for one person. So I will tell the name is Sachin. Here Sachin's photo is added. Sachin's age is 43. I will consider it. Phone number is 78291-42787. Male, gender male or female, I am telling this is true, this is false. Address number 73 Shanti Nivas. Like this, some data I have filled. So what is this? This is an application form. Application form. So along with your age, there is one more details they will ask. They will ask your height. They are asking your height. So I'm going to specify your height as well. So the height that I'm going to specify here, I will tell it as, just a second. So I'll tell this height to be 5.1 inch. I'm going to tell it like this. This is the set of data that I have entered here. Now, if you look at this application form, in this application form itself, I have so many different types of data. What are the different types of data that I can see here? If you ask me, notice here, I will tell, the data that I'm going to enter in real world. In your real world, what all are the different types of data do we get? If we see the first one, it is a series of character. It is a character type real world data. Real world data. This is your first categorization. After which you can see age and phone number. That I can tell it as integer type real world data. real world data. After which you have that height. This I will tell it as real number type, real world data, real world data. Next, we have so many other stuffs. You have a photo there. I can tell, well before photo you have a gender. You have told male, true or false. This I can tell it as, true or false, or you can even tell it as yes or no type of, yes or no type, real world data. Next, you have a photo there. So I will tell image type, real world data. Next, you have, if it is an image, then obviously we should be having audio. I will tell audio type, real world data. Next, we have one more. We have video type, real world data. Sir, how can these be considered as the types? 100% we can consider. Why? Because image plays a very important role. In your college, let me take an example. Whenever, there is a quarrel between two friends, there will always be a third person, who would be the reason for that fight. Later on, these two people who are fighting, they will share the screenshots. What is a screenshot? It is an image which will rectify all these problems, stating that, the third person was the one who created this mess. Next, audio, always it is one of the important data, especially when it comes to movies and all. Audio is a separate function they will correct, they will create for, audio launch, they will tell. Audio is also one important type of data. Similarly, video, a movie itself is completely a video format. So that is one important data. So these all are the real world data that we get. So for real world data like this, how is Java giving a solution? How Java is giving a solution, that is what we have to discuss now. Now everybody notice. In order to represent character type real world data, what does Java provide? In order to represent character type real world data in Java, what is that you have? In Java, you have char data type. You have char data type. So what is this char data type? You will be understanding that in depth later. Next, to represent your integer type real world data, what does Java provide? In order to represent integer type real world data, Java provides byte, it provides short, it provides int, and it provides long. These are the various different data types, data type. So these are the various different data types that Java provides in order to facilitate, the representation of these. Next, for real number type real world data, what does Java provide? In order to represent real number type real world data, Java provides float and double data type. Float, double data type. Okay, sir. Next, to represent true or false or yes or no type of real world data, what does Java provide? In order to represent this, true or false means what? It is a Boolean value. So I will tell Boolean is what? Boolean data type is what will be provided. Okay, sir. Next what? Next, to represent these, your image, your audio, and also this particular video. So what does Java provide? Java provides built-in classes. This also has some built-in classes. For this also it provides built-in classes. So these are the things that is provided by Java in order to represent what? The real world data. But if it is getting represented in Java, there should be a format in which we have to represent it. What is the format based on which it is getting represented? If you ask me, the format in which it is getting represented, I will tell the format as. There is a format in which we are going to represent these data. What is the format, sir? If you ask me, the format of representation. For your character type real world data, Java provides ASCII format as well as UTF format. This is the format in which we have to represent character type real world data. For integer, it provides base 2 format. For float double and double data type, it provides IEEE format. And what about Boolean data type? For Boolean, it is completely Java dependent, Java version dependent. It is completely dependent on the version of your Java. Next, for built-in classes of your image type real world data, you have JPEG format. For audio, you have MP3 format, and for video, you have MP4 format. If you see this table, it gives you a complete overview of what all real world data are there. How is Java representing those data types? On what basis it is representing those data types? I hope I am completely clear on these particular things. Now we need to understand each one of them in depth. Okay? For that, we will certainly wait for some time and understand these things in depth. Okay? But for now, I hope you guys have got the complete clarity as in Java, the real world data can be represented using various different data types. And on what format basis? These format basis we are going to represent them. I hope I am completely clear about this thing.